Let's talk a little travel. The spring season is in full effect, and that means more people will be hitting the roads and skies for vacation. So already thousands of students around the nation are traveling for spring break, and TSA officials say they're expecting to see an increased number of passengers as the weeks progress. According to AAA, an average of 2.6 million people per day will fly during this month and April. Travel volumes are expected to exceed pre-pandemic levels. And as we talk travel, it's important to note that experts say prices are a little higher this year for things like hotels and airfare. According to mobile app Hopper, data shows flights to Europe this spring are 16% higher compared to pre-pandemic 2019. Meanwhile, airfares to Mexico and Central America are up 30%. With this in mind, we're on your side this morning with details on how you can save money when booking a trip and when on vacation, because we all want to keep a little extra money in our pocket. So joining us now is local travel advisor Nancy Perry. And Nancy is the owner of A World Away Travel Agency here in Columbia. Now, this agency has been in business for 6 years, so you are the expert. You're going to help us save all of that money. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so my first question for you is, how far in advance should you book your vacation?
I recommend booking your vacation 3 to 6 months in advance. Some of my clients even book about a year in advance if they like to take advantage of our payment plans. We offer great payment plan opportunities. Also, if you're booking a honeymoon, destination wedding, or groups.
Oh, that's such good information to know. Okay, so another thing I got to talk about. I hear so many different things about, like, this is the cheapest day to buy a plane ticket. No, this is the cheapest day to buy a plane ticket. When is it really the cheapest time to buy a plane ticket and to book a hotel?
Most people still think Tuesday or Wednesday. However, I recommend it's most important to be flexible in your travel plans. For example, travel midweek, return midweek. Do one connection versus nonstop. Also, try to travel in groups. That can give you some extra perks as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Avoid major holidays.
That part. Okay, so I have a trip booked for a major holiday, and the plane ticket price is $200, $300 more expensive than the week before when it's not a holiday. So you are so right about that. All right, another question for you. Are vacation packages a good deal? Is it cheaper to bundle airport and flights when booking?
I think it gives you a good value for your money. Vacation packages, just like going to the grocery store, you can get perks and stuff. So I recommend booking it together in order to get some discounts, some perks, and because when you do it separately, like car rental and stuff, you're gonna lose out on some perks that way.
All right, so bundle it to save that money.
Right.
Okay, I'm feeling the savings right now. All right, I'm saving so much. Another question that I have for you, is there a specific time of the year that's cheaper to travel? Like, when should I look to try to book a vacation?
That depends on where you want to go.
Okay.
For example, if you want to take a cruise, I would recommend going in the winter months because versus the summer months when the kids are out of school.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to go to the Caribbean, I would recommend maybe going in September when it's the peak of hurricane season. You get cheaper flights.
Oh, that is true. Now, you run that risk, but I know that the flights are going to be so much cheaper. Okay, so that's so good. Another question, where can you find these travel discounts?
Well, I recommend always using your travel advisor. Your travel advisor has relationship with suppliers that they receive discounts on a regular basis, and we have solid relationships that we've built with them, so they send us these discounts constantly, and we're able to pass it on to our clients.
Yes, and I think it's also too helpful to get a travel agent, especially if you're traveling out of the country.
Yes.
Because y'all will be able to know about places to avoid and where we should stay and things like that.
That's correct. And also, we also help you support your local community, your local travel agencies, and you bring money back into your local areas.
Oh, and that's a great way to think about it as well. I don't think when we think about traveling or booking with our local folks that it really is supporting the local economy because this is a small business.
That's correct.
You are a perfect example of that,
Yes.
a successful small business, and you're giving back to the community by doing what you do. So thank you so much, Miss Nancy.
Thank you.
I can feel my wallet getting a little thicker right now because I'm learning about all these savings. Well, Mrs.